leader within your restaurant, go to tpenow.com to book your free discovery call.
Si estás interesado en mejorar tu liderazgo y aprender cómo mejorar tu equipo, tu comunicación, ve a la página web tpenow.com y podrás hacer clic en el enlace de una llamada de descubrimiento y te podemos conectar con alguien que hará un entrenamiento comprensivo contigo.
We're super excited. Ashley and I are super excited to join the TPE team, and we're excited to be your coach. So go to tpe.com and select your coach, get a call. We're super excited about that.
Yeah, and also join our Leader Square. It's a community of leaders where you can dive in and learn about different content, different resources, all with our TPE family. So you can join in to our Leader Square community.
Yeah, we're going to be posting stuff consistently. Actually, every single day, we're going to be posting different leadership quotes, leadership content. So we're super excited about the Leadership Square.
What's up, TPE family? It's time for us to get a little better with the Daily Dose of Leadership with Alex Seal. Let's go!
New TPE.
What's up and what's happening, TPE fam? We're back with another Daily Dose of Leadership where the goal is to help leaders get better each and every day. My name is Alex Seal and I have over 20 years of organizational experience. 15 of those years I've spent in leadership. So that means I've had a chance to connect with over hundreds of people, help lead several people, create systems, recalibrate systems, and just overall have a keen sense of what it means to be in business from an organizational standpoint. Currently, I serve approximately 200 people in my current role, and also we own a few businesses, my wife and I, so we have a wealth of experience that we share with you guys through this medium of the Daily Dose and other content pieces that we put out. But on today's Daily Dose, when we want to talk about something that I always love talking about, and that's emotional intelligence. But before we do that, I want to let you guys know October 29th, we have Lead Better coming your way. It's going to be a free virtual leadership training. You'll be able to go to tpenow.com and register for for that event. We look forward to being able to connect with you all during that time for sure. So let me go ahead and just jump into today's topic when we're talking about emotional intelligence. Why is emotional intelligence important for a leader to have or to be aware of or to want to sharpen or make better? Emotional intelligence really is the backbone of building a great team. When you have leaders that are emotionally intelligent, when you have leaders that are tapped into expressing themselves and being aware of what their strengths and weaknesses are, understanding how to show empathy towards the people that they're working with. And when we understand how to manage our emotions under pressure, those are signs of us being emotionally intelligent. So those are going to be the three things we're going to kind of really run across really quickly here in the dose. And so if you're taking notes, get your notes out here. Number one, if you're going to be a leader that is emotionally intelligent, you got to be self-aware. You got to be self-aware of your strengths, your weaknesses, your triggers, the things that you are versed in terms of problems you can solve, problems you don't have any familiarity with. You got to be aware of your tone of voice. You got to be aware of your facial expressions. Now, I know for me personally, that's some things that I know that I'm currently still working on. That approachability, are you aware of how you come across to other people? Are you aware of what you look like to other people when you're providing them feedback or when they asking you questions or when they position themselves to try to come to you? Because in order to really be emotionally intelligent, you just have to understand those things because like I said, people will come and want to connect with you, but if you're not approachable and if you're not aware of that you're not approachable, then it won't happen. It won't happen as effective or as well as you would like for it to be. Number two, empathy. The ability to express empathy is really important. And don't get confused empathy with sympathy. We're not throwing people a pity party, but we want to make people understand that we understand what it is that they're going through. We understand their vantage point. We understand what shortcomings that they have, and we just want to make sure that the teams that we serve know that we appreciate them and we understand where they're coming from. So expressing the empathy, and and developing that empathetic muscle in you is going to be very important. There's going to be days where you might have people on your teams that are experiencing great personal grief. You might have people on your teams that are experiencing performance issues on the job, and your knee-jerk reaction sometimes is to impose your feelings or your thoughts or the way you would go about it on them. Sometimes people just want to know, do you identify with the things that they're going through? Do you identify with how they're feeling? So a lot of times before you start to interject what you think on a situation, it's at your advantage to just make sure that they know that you know they know that you know how it feels to be in their position. And also in this moment of just, being empathetic or expressing empathy, it's a moment to be vulnerable. I believe when leaders are vulnerable and when leaders take it upon themselves to connect with their teams and really expose how they feel about certain things or expose where their shortcomings were in the past or some things they might be going through currently, that creates a stronger connection between yourself and the person who you're trying to connect with. And so I definitely think that plays a big role in empathy. That vulnerability piece is very important. And then last but certainly not least is going to be managing your emotions under pressure. I think, and this is really the true test of a leader who is high in emotional intelligence, is when you're able to, when stressful situations happen, you're able to put your feelings to the side and put your, not necessarily put your feelings to the side, but to control your reaction. I think this really speaks to your ability to tame, the words you say, tame, just how your outburst would be. Because a lot of times people are looking at you and they'll judge you based off the things that happen in high pressure situations. A lot of leaders are judged, and a lot of leaders are they build a reputation on how they handle adversity, how they handle when things don't go all right, or when things just aren't going the way that you want them to go. So how you deal with that as a leader, how you manage that pressure, and how you manage those expectations, and how you manage all those things really will play a role in how your team views you from an emotional intelligence standpoint. So TPE, that's all I've got today for the Daily Dose. And I'm going to run through those three items really quickly, just so if you were taking notes. Number one, we're talking about emotional intelligence, and number one, you got to be self-aware. You got to understand what it is that you do well, where are your weaknesses, and more importantly, being aware of how you emotionally project yourself to other people. Are you approachable? Do you look irritated? Do you look annoyed when people want to come talk to you? That's something definitely that will hinder your ability to be able to show emotional intelligence. Number two, empathy. Do you have the ability to let people know that you understand what it is that they're going through, and do you have the humility to want to express your points of vulnerability to create a greater bridge of connection with them? And then number three, managing your emotions under pressure. Are you able to manage the way you feel when things don't go all right? Are you able to not compromise yourself as a leader when things go wrong? So those are the three things I got today, TPE. Hope you guys gained something from this. Please do not hesitate to put in the comments if you have any questions. You want to add to this commentary. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And until next time, TPE family, peace.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your friend, Pastor John R. Adolph from the Antioch Church in Beaumont, Texas. Hey, listen, do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe this channel so you can continue to pivot into your next.